Are back.
Microphone activated.
So we are now back at streaming and we are getting ready for the final. We will just go through red team's builds. We've already been through blue. Obviously we don't believe in changes. We can double check. But we just need to go through here.
Okie dokie.
I'm back, Jebro. I have turned you up a little bit. We have been getting complaints that you've been a little bit quiet, so I've moved you up a little bit.
Matt's been turning me on for the break.
Yeah.
Okay, so going over to Gervin, people can take that however they would like to. Gervin at the moment is going to be playing a rifle Sully. Oh, he's going for the Rune of the Pack. Actually, Rune of the Pack for Celestial Engineer is something that's used in World v World quite a lot, actually. I'm using Rune of the Pack in World v World at the moment, so it's quite nice. 60062 invigorating speed, of course, speedy kit, sorry. And going for 6 shoes, grenades, and also toolkit. So utility is the same, but not going for the might. And going for pack rune is going to increase the damage, so it's not... he's going to be building some might still, obviously, in different points of time. Actually, let's have a look at the rune. No, actually not at all, really, to be fair. Just thinking about it, looking at his build, he's just gone for plain old damage with the pack, and we've actually seen some people going for the pack rune instead of building up might and then switching out the battle sigil. We're going for Celius next. He's going to be playing He's going to be playing with a random build. Let's go through this.
Nice ranger here.
Condi, yeah, he's going for a Condi ranger build. He's gone for Rabid Amulet with Crate Rune, which Dipset was often going for this PO. And he's actually gone for sword with the offhand torch, so the burning on that, with the axe, and also the offhand dagger, of course, which has got some nice poison and whatnot on there, so that's quite good for him. Also going with that entangle. He's got survival skill cooldown on low, survival of the fittest. Double checking. Can't see it. He's got pets take. Yep, he has got that actually recharge on survival skill. So he's also gone for lightning reflexes as well, and also for muddy terrain. So using that for survivability and also for a couple of conditions over on the muddy terrain. If he actually triggers that entangle with the muddy terrain, that could be really horrible actually, and lays down a ton of burning.
Yeah. What is interesting as well is that he is playing 100% melee as well.
Dude, no short bow.
Yeah, not many rangers on either range of sort of either type of ranger really ever play that. So
not now, no.
It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. He does also have he should be able to keep poison off him pretty well with the evasive purity trait as well to dodging blindness and poison. So he should be able to. Obviously, poison is a condition that heavily affects a lot of classes in terms of healing.
I mean, he's got the survival of the fittest is nice as well, because you're going to gain those fury. You're going to gain the fury, sorry. So he's going to get some extra damage, which is going to be nice for things like axe and those gone for swords. So it's actually quite not a bad little build. It's got some nice synergy in there. Have to see how it works out if you can actually remove all those conditions and do quite a lot of damage at the same time. If I was the opposite team, I'd probably be focusing him and also the Necro, but we're going to go over to Shiryu next.
I will also point out we do have a quick DC on red team as well, so we won't be able to go through their 5th person. Shiryu
is going to be playing with double sword. Okay, it's going to be going a bit more Condi there with the Torment on the offhand sword, of course, but Celestial Amulet, and it's actually gone for deep cuts. So bleeds you apply last longer, 50% longer. So accentuating those that condition there as well. He's going for the he's gone for 3 stances as well: Endure Pain, Berserker stance, and also Balanced stance, but with the Signet of Rage. So balanced build really with he's some aspects of Hambo in there with some condition. I mean, you play warrior quite a lot. Is there anything you want to say particularly about this?
Well, I'd like to see how it works with Celestial. Obviously, Sword was a very popular build quite a while ago. It used to be played with Condi runes.
He's got that Brawler's recovery there. Remove conditions when you swap weapons. Okay.
The match is starting in 5 seconds though.
So
we'll go through the other builds as we can, maybe before the second game. So we do have the split coming out here. We've got a pretty aggressive looking 1-4 here from In fact, they're both playing actually relatively defensively. Anaboli is actually being engaged by Shiryu down here and just pushing back towards their home point.
Yeah, the thing is that's going to actually pay out for the red team in the end, or it should be, because they actually delayed quite a few members of the blue team there. They're going to be outnumbered. The other builds are Condi Necro and DD Sali Elementalist.
So I mean, they've got an NG, they've got a Condi Ranger, they've got a Condi Warrior and a Condi Necro. They are playing very Condi heavy, yeah.
Yeah, Condis are coming back in a bit at the moment, especially with, you know, introduction of the Torment Sigil and stuff there that we still come in last week, which I think will start to maybe even replace that Doom Sigil that people are starting to used to run as well.
Possibly. But, was it 5 seconds of AoE Torment? It's pretty powerful. Gervin is actually...
cooldown's 5 seconds as well.
Yeah. Gervin's down already. It looks like actually they might have a wipe here straight away. Liberotic is down as well. Pushed off point. He's allowed to bleed out. Surliest has moved off cap as well. But we do have 50 seed has been beaten here by Shuryo, so he's gonna be able to get the decap.
I mean, they've got a problem, I guess. I was gonna say they've got the problem. They haven't really got much Condi remove other than Lucas, who's the Elementalist, and he wasn't really involved in any of the big fights there, unless other than running away.
Does actually look like he's dropped and been taken out as well on the way to Henge over here as well. So
yeah, whereas the blue team they've got Evris on Shoutbow Warrior, of course, and then they've got also 50 seed who's running DD Elementalist. So they've got two supportive characters who can take away those conditions. Whereas, you know, at the moment, oh god, we've seen Blue Beyond the Clouds going down over on the Henge. He's close to getting res.
Beyond the Clouds down. Talik's dropped as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Gervin running around 400 health. He does drop too, but he should get rallied. He does get the rally off of Talak and Beyond the Cloud there going up, but he is going to immediately drop again. We do have Anaboli there close to dropping. They have managed to kite behind this thing. We do have Surliest on this point. It's going to be very interesting to see their build in action here, I think.
Red team, we've got some balls on them. Going back in low HP, like Liberotic was very low there and he's going to get...
Oh, he has actually gone down.
That was a bad position to go.
Yeah.
As they're killing the blue members, being low health and going back south out of the point towards the respawn of the blue team, probably in retrospect wasn't a good idea. But, you know... retrospect's a bit.
I've got Talak. Talak's gone down on point again. There's just so much point pressure from red team here that it doesn't look like Talak can really get anywhere close to any of them before dropping from Condis.
Blue team don't need to come into this node at the moment. I mean, they're going to win. They're actually going to win this in the end at the moment, as it is.
Gervin's pulling out. Surliest is back on cap, but he's down to 3,000 health as well.
Oh, Gervin's going to go down. Maybe Anaboli had some nice control on Gervin there. He needs to back away. It did knock back Anaboli, but he's been more offensive, and as he's
he does immediate rally.
Insta rally off Beyond the Clouds there as well, but he's going to go down again. He just needs to get out. If he gets res, he needs to get out. There you go. Leave the point.
He's playing so aggressively. It's like he's just not paying attention.
He's got so many Condis on him as well. But look, they're okay. They're actually doing a nice job at staying together. But he's not the one to stay on the point at the moment. He's very low. He's going to go down here, and no one's near him to survive. Just bleed out. Just take down Talik quick. Although Shiryu is actually going to go for
Shiryu's out. Shiryu gets it as well.
Nice, good job.
Just the knockdown from 50C, the second too late there as well. It does look like we've got to push onto mine though. Red team have committed so hard to Henge point that they haven't noticed two members of blue team pull out and head towards mine here. We've got Anaboli and Beyond the Clouds as well, and with that Anaboli's point pressure teamed with Beyond the Clouds long range pressure, that is not and Lucas is down very quickly.
There's not much they could do there. I mean, it's pardon me, and that's their main support out. So if they do initiate a team fight over here with red coming in, you would really give it to the opposite team. Here we go. Liberotic just jumped into play for. We're going to see Gervin on point again. He's getting low on HP. Doesn't need to be on point. He can be a bit further away. He's got a rifle and he's actually got grenades as well. So you can get off the node, dude. Seriously.
He's currently playing. He's playing with 25 seconds of poison on him there, Gervin. That's...
He's just been a bit too aggressive in different points, but he was doing
He
okay.
is,
He's going down quite a lot, but that means the red team have to keep going in for reses, which means they're actually going to be taken out by any AoE cleave that comes onto the node.
We do also have Shurio pushing 1-on-1 again on mid against 50C. This is a matchup he won earlier. But
yeah, the condition.
it does look like Talek has noticed and is going for the free decap on Henge again.
He's doing a really good job here, Shiryu. Watching it's not quite a nice little 1v1. I mean, the thing is, the Ellie can cleanse those conditions, but there's still enough raw damage as well that he's applying. He's applying those conditions really well, using the switch between these weapon sets really effectively to push 50 Seed off point completely. In the end, he will probably get a full cap.
I mean, he's got almost full health at this point as well. 50 Seed is running low with very little cooldowns left. He is just about to get back into water though.
Here we go.
And Anaboli's in as well. Liberotic is following in though, so this will become a 2v2. Although Talek's in too, so now we've got a 3v2.
50's gonna
and
go
Shiryu's
down.
very low.
Look at Shiryu, that movement with the sword 2 there to get out of the point, avoid any of that pressure. And then look at the defense there from Lucas. Comes to his aid, goes into water, takes his conditions, gives him some regen. He's back on the point and then applying pressure again. So that's the difference at the moment. I mean, red team are actually playing very, very well again.
See that?
They have actually managed to cap this mid as well. They have capped keep.
Anaboli down state. That's not good at all. They need to try and make sure he
Oh,
comes
banned.
back up.
Evris has got the banner in. Although it does look, I mean, Beyond the Clouds here taking a lot of damage. This isn't a matchup that I can't imagine he's relishing playing this one. The amount of Condi classes the other team has on them, he must be. I can't imagine. I imagine he's got to be struggling. Although he does take out Gervin very quickly.
Gervin's a little bit out of position there, really. Again, he needs to just work a bit on his positioning where he's with the rest of his team. Either that, or make sure the rest of his team are aware of where he is. Red team was starting to wipe here completely at mid, which is.
And we've got Lucas pushing for Henge, but we've got with blue team taking mid, they're going to be able to, +1 this fight very quickly. Yeah. We do have Gervin coming over, but I don't know if he's going to get there before Beyond the Cloud and Talek get in. Gervin delaying Beyond the Cloud, but Beyond the Cloud delaying.
He's doing a nice job on Talek.
Sorry,
he's doing okay.
Beyond the Cloud chasing Lucas away from the point, however.
He actually jump shotted right. Talek just jumped right into that jump shot there as well. He's trying to pull in with that toolkit 5, but on a thief, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to get that. It's kind of a wasted cooldown.
He did actually pull it, but it just knocked him over rather than pulling him towards it.
An interrupt, yeah. Okay. Too bad.
Talek's going to get the decap though.
Oh, nice job from Talek. Keeping them in, well, I mean, keep them in the game. They're winning the game by 2 caps at the moment. They're doing well. I mean, the game's swinging to and fro at the moment. Actually, I did think Red were going to lose actually by a lot more points than they currently are.
They're playing very well. They've got that point back, and again, Shurio has got that 1-on-1 with 50 Seed. This is a matchup he's been looking for this. Every chance he gets, he goes 1-on-1 with 50 Seed, and he's comfortably winning every one as well.
Yeah, he is.
He is about to get +1 by Evris, though. I don't know whether that's been mentioned in their chat, but
he's doing a good job at the moment. But there you go. The key Evris' timing is quite good as well, which means he can go in that 1v1. But the conditions-wise,
we've got Anaboli down on mid again as well.
Evris is actually going to be okay there for a while. That's a good rotation from blue.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to get there in time? 50C just coming into the node now. Ellie on Ellie. That's not going to end anytime soon.
Talek getting the decap here on mine.
Oh, Talek is just a decap beast at the moment.
Surliest coming back in, stopping him get the full cap, but
I haven't actually looked at Surliest that much. I'll just stay here for a second and have a look at him.
He's got the entangled off as well, but he hadn't baited that withdraw.
I wouldn't have wasted it on the thief, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's gonna use. He's actually doing a nice job. But the thing is, with this combination that you've got, with the
we've got Anaboli in as well.
He can dodge so much, especially when he's got lightning reflexes. It's almost like he's a thief. This is insane. I don't know if anyone remembers Asron, who used to play for Cheese Mode, but Jesus Christ, he used to play as Ranger like a thief.
I do. We encountered the Cheese Mode in one of the Tournament of Glory qualifiers when Hazron was playing, and it was
horrible.
yes, it's so difficult to just catch him.
And it's the case here, but he's going to actually go down. And
Anaboli's going to get the cap as well, but Talik's down too.
Oh,
And Anaboli is struggling. Might well get back up, but
down. Oh no, this isn't going to be good.
he's gonna. I
for him
believe
now.
he's gonna have to push out here. Talik's just gonna bleed out off point.
Yep.
They've left mid cap free. We've got Liberotic here getting.
Careful. Be careful.
He's gonna get caught by 50C here. I believe he's gonna give away a. It does actually Liberotic here playing with Signet of Spite. I haven't seen that in and Well of Power. I haven't seen those as a combination of utilities on Necro before. I don't think.
It's just absolutely brutal. You know, not even like high-end competitive. I mean, I remember. I think used to see Noscott playing with it over in NA a while ago though.
Oh, and 50C gets the decap there as well on Liberotic. Keeps him knocked down in the corner. But it is now a 3-on-1. Surliest being stomped out. Obviously, you can't leave the Ranger to bleed out because he's just going to res himself.
Liberotic's going for the Warhorn there as well, which is actually pretty good. But like Terramancer, extra fear, loads of. It's nice for the extra, you know, the extra speed getting off the Warhorn as well, and the introts. Oh, 50.
We had a safe stomp there coming from 50 Seed. Beyond the Cloud shattered and took his stability away.
Oh, good move from him.
And we got a regroup coming here from mine as well. We're not going to 3v2. This is a really good game, yeah.
Like 2 points in it. Red, blue are about to take the lead.
Oh, Liberotic is down, but Beyond the Clouds is down as well.
Oh my good lord, Evris down over on the mine. They're going to take that.
Oh, Beyond the Clouds gets up, has very little health left, but gets back up.
Be so careful here. The thing is, like, he's going to be coming close to a boss kill now, so they need to be very careful, very wary. The thief, Mesmer, needs to be actually maybe even thinking about pushing for it. But then they're okay.
Looks like they might be going for it. We've got Lucas and Gervin here pushing Talik. They actually look like they might be aggressively pushing to Henge. They're going to have Evris in, but it's going to be a 2-on-1 on that point. Evris is going to be able to keep the cap for. I mean, there's only one or two ticks left on that, but.
Need to be careful though, because they're leaving one person out in the fight. 50 seed is quite important to their support, so if they engage a team fight, they need to be very careful about this. Although Celius is. Oh, look at Celius. He's in the position to go for the boss, but look at Talik. He's sensing it. He's moving.
Yeah, Talik's going for this.
This could be it if he gets the steal.
Is he going to go for? He is going to go for the steal. Oh, he's going for the decap. He's going for the decap.
You cheeky man. That's more sensible because Red aren't going to get any ticks, and then
they do only have 6 points to go as well. 5 points to go.
Good job from.
Look at that. This is going to be a 9-point game. 9-point game.
So close. Delius had no option really there. If Talik hadn't have gone for that, would have been even closer.
I am very excited to see the next match.
That was good. I was sure that Red Team weren't going to do very well for like the first 2 minutes of the game, and then just proved me completely wrong.
They really got back into that.
They actually rotated a lot better, and like you said, Suryu, who was going into the right matchups for him.
The Warrior, yeah.
Blue team came back and then we're changing out their Ellie, so 50 seed, sorry. So that's actually quite good from them. So they both did some nice rotational changes, which is good.
I'd like to see Gervin be a little less aggressive. I think he's playing. I think he, you know, it's nice to have confidence in yourself, but I think he is overextending quite often. He needs to, you know, pull back, regroup on the edgy as well. You can, you know, with your healing turret, you've got a massive heal, and you know, he does have access to.
He's got grenades and rifle.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be that close. I mean, obviously a lot of Engies get that close, but if you pull them in, of course, and knock back, and you know, whatever combination you prefer to do, there is no best combination of that, in my opinion. But like you said, he can just range off point. If he's getting hit a lot, you know, just use that heal, get out of there, go on the side of Henge or whatever. Don't go on the side of the opposite team's respawn. And then you can just, you know, free range, and someone's going to have to come up and focus you. And by the time that's happened, you've probably got quite a lot of health back. So, but otherwise, he's started to do a lot better towards the end of that game. So I think he kind of realised that then. I mean, it could be a combination of nerves, you know, that kind of thing as well. So see how we go. This is happening every flipping tournament. Go, people.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning it on your ESL last time. Is that if you're in the second game, just ready yourselves up. So.
Yeah, Nick said it well. If you're in the tournament and you get onto the second map, just ready up. We can talk as much as we like, but we can't get on with it until you go. There you go.
Was quickly going through the red team's builds just to see if Liberotic especially was running anything slightly different. Obviously with the utilities, I thought he might be running some different traits, but he does have basically standard Condi Monster trait, doesn't he? Increased bleed durations. Yeah, the Necro.
Running some different stuff now.
He's got the Sigil of Torment on there.
He's gone into Reaper's Protection. I thought it was in 4 in Spite just before. Is that right?
So, split do we have anyway? We don't have we've got a very defensive push from red. Actually looks like they pushed 4 to their home point.
Did you see that? He's gonna go down here, surely.
Yeah,
wow.
Lucas has dropped.
The burst from Telek and Clouds coming in there. No chance.
Oh, he's missed the banner as well.
What? Oh no!
He is.
No way!
Oh, that is just. He misformed into the banner. Yeah, that is awkward.
No.
I bet he's kicking himself in TeamSpeak right now.
I love that. That is awkward.
Beyond the Clouds, 2,000 health. Oh, he's actually going to get hit by. He's going to get hit by the wolf there of Surliest, and goes down. Even though Surliest is off attacking someone else. That is. I suppose the benefit of playing a Ranger at this point.
What would the Druid do in that situation?
He is actually rezzing himself. Talek is actually going to get up and get him back up there,
Yep. No one's on it, but is anyone even aware? This is where Red Team...
Lucas going for decap. He's going to get it on Waterfall as well.
Yeah,
and Talek has been stopped by Gervant on...
Yeah, they've learned from the last game because Talek's been going for those decaps. So Gervant is now on backpoint duty because now he can range. He doesn't need to jump down. There you go.
So Liberotic has been stomped out and Surliest has gone down as well. They're going to have to cleave him out. So it looks like Blue might well get hold of mid. You have to imagine that they're just going to push back to their own waterfall point at that point. Although they do actually have, Red does have both side points. So Red needs to respawn and push back into...
They do. Yeah, I mean, a nice little move to note, actually, is as Surliest went down, Gervant was going to come in, potentially drop down for the res, and actually Beyond the Clouds started running towards Quarry, which made Gervant move back, so he couldn't jump down for the res at all. So it's actually just a good...
Talek with another decap as well, there.
Oh, Talek, you beast.
We got Lucas close to going down against 50 Seed and Antibody. Lucas does, in fact, go down. With Surliest is just backing him up, so Lucas is back up. So we've got a 3v2 here with Talek on point. Actually, surprisingly, what I've just noticed is actually using Daggerstorm as an elite as well.
That he actually did a shed load of damage there.
Yeah.
As well, to be fair. He actually did it very, very well. And the thing is, like, in like a lot of like top players and everyone say, oh, you shouldn't be using this, you shouldn't be doing dagger, but Talek's actually playing a really damn good game at the moment.
He is.
In the last one.
He's really playing exactly. Yeah, people say everything about meta builds and stuff, and you understand that they're meta for a reason. But if you play something different and it works for you, then play it. Otherwise. Exactly. I mean, Chunky never would have got into the, where he's got with
that's
if he was only allowed to play meta builds.
Exactly, and that's a very good point. And I've always been, I don't know. I think I changed probably more recently, but I used to be very much like, meta's meta. Okay, and everyone understands why it's there. But at the moment, Talek's doing a great job. He's on Gervant at the moment. He's very low HP. Needs to be quite careful.
Got Beyond the Clouds there as well. The burst from the two of them. Gervant wasn't going to be able to avoid that. I believe he was just trying to get back to the point really to stop the full cap a little bit. He isn't going to make it. Only Talek in mid though, so we've got Surliest who's going to come back and try and get the decap there, I believe. It's a big point. Talek's going to be able to keep him busy for as long as he wants, really. We've got the decap on this other point. We've got
stealing that tree. Where the hell did that tree come from? It's such a big tree. It's in his pocket. He's taking it out and he's going to use it to heal. That's the benefit of going up against the Ranger, I guess. Hey ho. But Beyond the Clouds can just come in and free cast from them above, and Celius has no option. He doesn't need to be there. He shouldn't be there at the moment. He can't. He's not going to be able to get the point. He's going to lose the fight in the end. He's actually surviving very well. He's a ninja ranger.
He's still got his Signet of Stone that he's just used, so he won't take any damage for a couple of seconds. Just it should be enough. It might well be enough to get Liberotic back into the point, but you don't. I mean, he's not going to be able to regen, and he doesn't really want to be on the point either.
But
yeah, he is. Look at him surviving 2,000 health.
Goes down. Celius goes down in that 2v2. Celius. Oh wow.
Well, Surliest has gone down, but Talik is also down. It's all about who gets the stomp at this point. Oh.
Got to give it to Surliest there. Really.
I mean, Evris is in the point now as well, so we've got a 3-on-1 on Liberotic here. That's not. Oh no! In fact, we do have. Is that Gervant is also now on the point. It is still a 3-on-1. Liberotic there playing.
He's doing the best thing. There you go. Look, he's moving back now.
Only because Talik there is.
Oh no, he's not seen him. What? Oh, he's just not bothering.
He might let Surliest because Surliest on respawn. Yeah, so he might be letting Surliest get out to
he's gonna get
play that, yeah. Just because they've got the triple decap at the minute, and they're still only 10 points behind this game again.
Very close. Very close. In before Lord Rush, someone says. Don't know. No one's gonna Lord Rush if it's this close. Not yet. We're not even hit 200 points yet, guys.
Did you see that?
Again, Anaboli, they're focusing the Necro very hard. That's a very aggressive play from the NG. Liberotic is going to go down. Stuck in a corner over there with all that knockdown.
Gonna make the NG feel good, getting the kill on that Necro there.
Yeah, we have a crate there by Gervin, I believe, as well on mid. Helping with this decap. We've got another 3-on-3 here.
Look at him now. He's actually playing completely differently to how he did in the last game.
Maybe he learned his lesson, yeah.
But realising maybe he's just chilled out a bit. He's just thinking, shit.
Another very good dagger storm by Talik there, I think. Just totally took it into Gervin and, you know...
Yeah, he's down now.
Yeah.
No chance in hell.
A few heart seekers there.
The stealth down there, he's gone.
And we here on mine as well, we have a Beyond the Clouds here dealing with a 1-on-1 against Surliest. Gets stuck in the entangle. Does have Talik coming in now as well though. So again, Surliest is going to have to eat a lot of damage here. Is that another dagger storm?
Yeah, was it? No, was it from the?
Was it from the warrior? The warrior stolen skill, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a bit too short. It looks the same. It was a bit short. That would be a crap elite for a couple of seconds. Oh, good lord. Then he definitely would not take that. You know, so Liberotic has actually just had to jump out of Death Shroud. He's being approached here by Evris, and he's actually kind of squashed between Talik as well, but actually the rest of the red team members are able to push Talik back towards their spawn side.
Looks like he's just gonna loop all the long way around, it looks like. Get back towards Waterfall.
He needs to be
or into mine.
They need to make sure they don't get too much of a lead, actually. On the 2-cap. Red have engaged over on the Waterfall. Oh, looks like Gervin's going to go down.
Gervin has dropped. Shurio have the banner to get him. He isn't going to be able to do it. No, he is just leaving the point. We do have Evris down on mid, though, from the focus, so it's only Talik stopping the decap now. Although Shurio is bringing Anabali and Beyond the Clouds with him.
Yeah,
he's going to start.
Well for him. Talik needs to be careful. Oh, he's just going to go into the downstate here. No one's even going to bother going for. There's no point. Might as well just cleave him if they get round to him. They're going to focus
Liberotic's getting low again though as well.
I need to be careful here. Oh, Beyond the Clouds and Talik down. They need some support in mid.
All of their damage.
Evris can get there. Actually, look, 50 speed, and also Evris are going to jump into mid. That's a good thing. But look. Just as 50 comes up, Lucas is going to move towards Waterfall, and that's a good idea because it's not going to give the blue team the support they need in mid to hold it. Anaboli needs to disengage. He's going to have to. He's going to actually die off. No, that's not good. Oh, Anaboli thinking he can get away, but couldn't, unfortunately.
Banned though, banned from Evris.
Good job.
I will say as well, with 50 seed and Lucas, the one change that the Might Change has done is made those Dagger Ellie versus Dagger Ellie fights go on even longer. they now will last almost forever if uninterrupted. Talik again with the decap. He might even get the full cap here. He's been left totally alone.
Oh, red team. This is where they start to break away.
Yeah, they're going to get snowballed here.
if red team can pick up another cat or two.
Surly, it looks like he's going to go back, but
Takes a capture point.
Yeah.
they've got the decap on mid.
The thing-
Again,
that's-
they've been very good at that, but
Well, that's the problem. They fully committed to getting the kills. They actually killed blue team members. They had them there. They needed to look after their back point. They could have, because they were outnumbering them on the map, which meant they could actually just keep an eye on their back point. And that's where they've lost it in this
Did you
game.
see
You know,
that?
I mean,
Red team
yeah.
got a capture
Shurio
point.
has found his favourite 1v1 here again as well.
yeah.
Beyond the Clouds was coming in to back him up, but Liberotic there made Beyond the Clouds portal back into mid.
Earliest is doing some nice damage on Talek. Oh, they both retreat at the same time as well, but he's going to get some support. Talek's going to move out. And you're going to see Evris go on to that point.
Yeah.
So that's actually not too bad. I mean, Lord Rush, what, like 420, 430 latest? I don't want to lose a node. They need to get decap
Yeah,
fast.
they need to. I mean, they're going to be
Fast decap.
they're 45 points off, 40 points off.
Yeah,
They've got
decap's
decap. They've got a decap on Waterfall.
They still need to get another maybe over on the quarry if possible. Although
Thing
at
is-
the moment, this is going to win this fight.
Yeah, so this. I mean,
Can't
again,
do anything against Everest. He's got
Did
too
you
much
see
combi
that?
removal. He's
Red
Yeah.
just
team
sitting
got a
there
capture
taking it.
point.
with the
But they've got the
you
two
know.
cap. They actually got the waffle fight. I missed that completely. They can come back here completely. They can come back. They need to start moving to the Lord
Yeah.
now. They are.
they
They're doing
they
it.
are they do have Lucas taking down the door.
Oh, they need to
Of
be
course,
so fast
they
here.
are going to have to run this one slowly. They don't
But
have
look
any
at-
mesmers to portal, but Talek is also going for Lord here solo. Talek is going for a solo
That's
Lord.
not a
Oh no,
good
he's pulling
idea.
out now. He's
That's
pulling
not
out.
a good idea for him. to do that.
Anaboly's gone down. That's why they were going to duo Lord.
Oh, they can
uh,
do that. They did that before.
They
We
did
saw
that before, yeah. But Anaboly is struggling because Liberotic is back here defending.
Where's the rest of the red team? What they're nowhere near the Lord pit.
They're holding the caps. They've got a 2-cap on the sides and a
They
decap
finished
on
the
mid.
sword so fast before. Oh, they've got Liberotic coming in. I don't know if
Did
that's
you see
enough.
that? Red team
Yeah,
got a
no, I mean they're going to struggle here.
it's taking it down.
I mean they need to commit. They're going to get the 3-cap, but they've also got Everest moving in as well.
Oh, they've got
Um,
everyone. Blue team are just pushing for a Lord kill.
Red
He's at
team wins
50%,
the capture
40%
point.
now, 35%. Got so many conditions on him. Got 16 stacks of vulnerability. 22 is going to go down, and that's it.
That is-
Red team, unfortunately, not defending and not pushing for the Lord, and kind of
Yeah.
confused themselves, I guess.
it did seem they got stuck in a little bit of two minds there as to which what they were going for. I mean as soon as they got that 2-cap, they aggressively needed to push the Lord.
Good game,
I
though.
think it was a good game. Not quite as close as the first game, but still, I think that's the closest game
I don't know.
I've seen tonight.
When it gets to
The two
that
closest
point-
games.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, when it gets to that point, though, when you got a Lord kill, I guess, in range, like anything above 350, and the other team getting the win is kind of close, just because you've got that Lord kill as well, which separates the points so much. Like, other than that, it wasn't really, they weren't that far ahead, so it was kind of close in a way. Red team just, if they'd sent one or two members back and just picked out their fastest players to try and get the caps, then probably would have been better rather than the Ellie going for the Lord Rush, which didn't really distract them at all, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But hey ho.
Still, that I do believe that's been a very successful first edition of this tournament.
I think so.
I believe the plan is to run these every 2 weeks. I don't know if I'll be casting or if it's going to alternate or who's going to be doing it. If ever in the future you do cast it again, we're going to have to fix your volume because they're still complaining.
Okay. I'll just shout and scream.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, man. It was a good tournament. Well
Yeah.
done to Zeus. Well done to yourself for casting for the first time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming and helping out.
It's all
So,
right, anytime.
like I said at the beginning, it's nice to have a guy who just sort of has done this for a while.
Yeah, no, it's good to have. We need more tournaments like this because, if I'm honest, I love seeing the top guys play, but I love to see new stuff that we just don't see anymore. Like the dagger thief that was on the winning team, of the
Yeah.
tournament. Things like that don't happen. The ranger that's got full conditions that doesn't have a long bow or a short bow. the pack rune on the engineer, you know, things like that make it a lot more exciting, and that's good. That's all good. So nice one to people to turning up as well.
Yeah,
and
you know,
cheers for having me.
well played and good game to every team that turned up tonight, but especially to Evris Luvz Russians, and I believe the team is called Succulent Sensations. Red team. So congratulations to both of those teams for getting through to the final.
Yeah, nice one.
They are both aware that as this is a beta test, there is no prize this week.
Yeah, it's all bragging rights.
It's all bragging rights. Evris Luvz Russians can always say that they won the first ever one of these.
Indeed. Also, Julius plopping into chats as well. The Guild Wars 2 PvP community Facebook group that we have in Facebook. Obviously, I'm an admin, Julia's an admin, and so is Denied. So from Zeus. So come and join that. We've got like almost 1,000 people. So that's how this tournament kind of got spread around quite a lot, as well as the forums, I guess, as well. So come and join that group, and we all chat and say hello in there and discuss random stuff. So make sure you do that.
Yeah. And again, thank you to 10 Ton Hammer. Lewis helped with all of the overlays, which is why you'll see that they're quite large. I will ask him to make them a little bit smaller next time. I did point that out when I first saw them as well. But yeah, everybody join the Facebook group. There's always people looking to play in there. There's always, chats and discussions. We just have a jolly good time. This tournament, I believe, is back in 2 weeks, I think. I'll have to talk to Denied about that. I suppose it depends on the interest. Maybe we could make it weekly if if teams were like begging us to sign up. As of right now, it'll be set for 2 weeks from now, and there is a prize pool of 100 gold currently. As donated by the lovely Hellseth himself, to give out as a prize pool. It's not in Super Major, but for our first prize, 100 gold up for grabs for. We'll have to sort it out whether it's the winning team, and then we'll do something else for the second team. I don't know. We'll see. We're looking into other sources of sponsoring or prizes in. So 2 weeks from now would be. I have no idea what's the date today.
Well, 2 weeks today.
Yeah, 2 weeks today, the 14th of February is when we're looking at for the next one. And until then, thank you very much, Jebro, for joining me.
All right, thank you. Good job, man.
Yeah, and we will see you all next time.